Guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a dish called chicken paprikash. It's really delicious and really easy to make. It's basically just chicken cooked in a creamy paprika onion sauce. It's really simple, but at the same time it's really delicious. So keep watching, I'm going to show you how to make it. So I have all my ingredients here. As you can tell, it's a really simple dish. I basically only have 4 ingredients. So I have chicken here. This is boneless, skinless chicken thigh. I think more traditionally this would be made with like a whole chicken that's been cut up into pieces and then bone and skin on. But I find the skin kind of gets slimy when you cook it, and I don't like having to pick out pieces of bones and cartilage, so I just go with it cleaned, boneless, skinless. The next thing is the onions. Now this is 2 medium onions that I've cut into half moons. I've seen other videos of people making this dish where they dice it, and I'm sorry, that's just not right. It has to be cut into this shape. I know it's weird that the shape you cut the onions would matter, but it does. And then paprika. This is where the dish gets all of its flavor and also where it gets its name. This is just normal sweet paprika. I guess you could use other kinds. But it's gonna have like an orangey red sauce. Now a lot of people would see that and assume it's tomato. Please, for the love of God, do not add tomato to this dish. I know it's kind of hard for Americans to get their head around that something can have like a red or orange sauce and it's not tomato based, but it's not, it's paprika based. And then this is just sour cream. You don't use flour for thickening, you use sour cream, which makes it like delicious. My sister sometimes adds flour to thicken it because she adds too much water and it kind of is gross. So you just want sour cream for thickening, you don't need flour. Then also obviously I have salt and I have some garnishes. I've just got some parsley to garnish and some diced red peppers. Now you can add red peppers when you're cooking it. It's kind of a gray area. This is not a stew, this is chicken with a sauce. So by adding vegetables you're kind of cheating, but if you're going to add a vegetable, add red pepper because that's like fresh paprika. So you can see it's really simple. So I'm just going to start by sauteing the onions until they're soft and maybe even a little bit brown. That's going to make them really sweet because the sauce for this dish it's pretty sweet, but you don't add sugar. It's just from the onions. So 2 onions, I'm going to saute them. Now you don't have to add oil when you cook onions because the water coming out should like lubricate the pan. But to help that, I know some people say wait until the end to add salt, but I always add salt to the onions because it makes them cook better. Usually for onions to cook to this level of golden brown deliciousness would take like forever, but because of the salt it like makes them cook quicker and they also don't burn as much, so that's why I add the salt at the beginning. So when you're satisfied that the onion has cooked enough, just move the onion out of the way and then turn the heat up a bit and add the chicken. Your goal now is to just brown the chicken. You don't have to cook it all the way through, you just want to get it like brown and delicious.
Once the chicken has had a minute to brown, you're just going to want to add the paprika and give it a stir around just to wake up the flavor a bit. Careful you don't scorch it though. And then you're going to want to add water just to cover it. You could use broth too, but I found it doesn't really make a difference, so I just use water.
So I'm pretty sure the chicken is done cooking now, so I'm just going to add the sour cream. So you can serve it with potatoes or dumplings or pasta, but I prefer egg noodles. So I've just put it on a plate, garnished it with sour cream, the parsley, the chopped red pepper. And then the only cooked vegetable that really goes with this is actually green beans. So if you're not going to eat it with green beans, then don't have vegetables. And then just a lettuce salad. Just with olive oil and vinegar. You could also have like cucumbers on the side, but the only cooked vegetable that goes with this is green beans.